ice. That nigga mean, switch it up. That nigga raw. That nigga green.
Hey everybody, I'm back. I haven't posted a video in quite a while. I haven't made one in quite a while, actually. I made that Mark Ingram one, and that was about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. I pre-recorded it and then set it to go up because I didn't feel like doing anything that weekend. This weekend I took off, so sorry that I did not post a video on Sunday like I did the previous couple of weeks, but I didn't really feel like I just took a week off and hung out, or a weekend off and hung out with my friends and stuff. So I apologize for that, but I'm back now and I'm going to be making another video. I know you guys are probably starting to get a little bit tired of the free agent videos, but to be honest, it's my best source of content right now, as the mix clips have not dropped yet and we don't have much to work with on the mix front. But free agency is coming up soon, so what I plan on doing right now is doing every position free agency, and then once free agency actually hits, I'll just be keeping up with the free agency moves, signings, cuts, you know, all that type of stuff, posting mixes throughout that time. I have things figured out for now, but I'm going to be continuing the free agency series I've been doing with the linebacking position. Now, the linebacking position last year was first of all, wait. Before I even get into what I'm doing, I just want to let you guys know that this is not a series of me saying that we should sign somebody at every single position on the team. Let me get that out of the way first, because a lot of people have been getting confused. This is just me saying that these are the best options for each position. Whether it's realistic or not, this is what I think would benefit the team the most at this position. That's not 100% realistic, but it is a possibility that the Saints can make a pay cut somewhere. Drew Brees is reportedly, Mickey Loomis wants him to take a pay cut. Will he? Probably. I'm assuming he wants to win football games, so he should take a pay cut. We'll see. We only have $8 million of cap space right now, so once Drew Brees takes that pay cut and pay cuts and contracts start getting restructured, we'll see what kind of money we have, and maybe some of the people I said in my free agency lists, someone will get picked up. We'll see, but yeah, like I was saying, this is not at all me saying that we are going to sign these players. These are just the top available free agents for each position that are within the Saints' reach. So, with that being said, let's get into linebackers. So, the linebacking position was a position that was steadily, extremely improved last season over the past couple of years, with the addition of Demario Davis, who was an extremely underrated signing of last year's free agency. He was an extremely good pick that did extremely well for us and actually solidified the pass rush and run stopping game. Demario Davis was an extremely good pickup for the Saints, and hopefully we can get somebody like that within the linebacking position this year. Now, I'm going to say this right now, our linebacking position isn't bad. It steadily, like I said, improved from years past with the addition of Demario Davis, but there are a few question marks. Now, A.J. Klein is a veteran player. He's getting old. He still does his job and does it well, but there are other concerns when you look at players like Alex Anzalone and Manti Te'o. Manti Te'o, he's not a bad player, but he's not a star. He's not somebody that can go out and make an immediate change for the defense. He made plays, yes, but he's not an every play playmaker or a, you know what I mean. He's not one of those players that will be the staple of a defense or a game changer in that many ways at all. He's good, he's decent, but he's not starter material. He's rotational material, but he's not starter material. As you guys know, the Saints have never been a good linebacking heavy team. There are teams like the Denver Broncos, who one of the players on my list come from, and the Baltimore Ravens, that have always been known for having that solid set of linebackers, and that is just what we've been missing over the past couple of years. Besides our disgusting and atrocious corner core that we've had for the past couple of seasons, linebackers have always been a problem, and you need them to lock up the middle of the field so they don't get into the third level. So my first player on this list is going to be 29-year-old ex-Denver Bronco Brandon Marshall. Now, this is a pickup that I think would benefit us beyond belief. He was a very, 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 very good 3-4 base player in Denver. You've seen him do a lot of things that mimic and shadowed Von Miller. He was trying to, playing with a player like that brings the best out of somebody. But I think paired with Demario Davis, Brandon Marshall would contribute to the linebacking core so much. What we could do is we could stick Brandon Marshall in the middle, Demario Davis on the left. Oh! Brandon Marshall has racked up 3 separate 100-tackle seasons with the Broncos, including the 2017 season where he finished with 106 tackles and 3.0 sacks. He's a very high-quality player with experience at both inside and outside linebacking positions. I think that it'll just be a good addition for the Saints. While a lot of our players on our defense are good, or in our linebacking core are good against the run, a lot of them are one-dimensional, excluding Demario Davis. So putting in Brandon Marshall, who is a dynamic run stopper and coverage linebacker, would help our core so much. And I honestly think it's one of the best. It is the best idea for the Saints to sign. The Broncos declined his $6.5 million contract extension, so the Saints would be able to get him for dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. That would be a fairy tale signing. If we signed Brandon Marshall, who is 29 years old, for veteran leadership, coverage, and run-stopping ability, it would contribute to us more than anything, and I honestly think that not signing him, if we have the money, would be a mistake. Don't let Brandon Marshall slip through our hands if we have interest in another linebacker. We could easily spend that money somewhere else, but if we want to solidify the middle floor, that'll be a good place to start. Brandon Marshall, go ahead, make a run at him. My second option for the New Orleans Saints signing a linebacker would be veteran, and I mean veteran. I mean, he's old. You guys should know who I'm talking about, and that is none other, the man, the myth, the legend, Thomas Davis. Thomas Davis is a 36-year-old linebacker that has been recently released by the Carolina Panthers. After playing from 2005 to 2018, 13 straight seasons in Carolina, he was released. He had 28 sacks and 13 interceptions on his career, which is extremely good. 13 interceptions in your career, that's at least one per year. 28 sacks, that's phenomenal for a linebacker. He's had over 1,000 tackles easily. Thomas Davis still wants to play after being released. He still has that fire in him. He still thinks he can go out there and compete. I think that he would be a great addition to our linebacking core for not only play, but for veteran leadership. Veteran leadership is something we lack on the team in general. A lot of our team is extremely, extremely young. I think Thomas Davis, A.J. Klein is a very good leader and very good veteran mind in our linebacking core, but Thomas Davis is on a whole nother level. He has Super Bowl experience. He can guide Alex Anzalone, Demario Davis, and even A.J. Klein into the right direction with all of that knowledge, wisdom, and just play time he has in his memory. He was still an excellent linebacker last year and had an extremely high above average grade in Pro Football Focus. The move of Carolina letting him go is just they're going young. They're going young. They're not taking chances on their old players anymore. They're going young. They want to take the young route. They're trying to mimic successful teams within their division, which, obviously taking the younger route in the New Orleans Saints has worked extremely good for us. They're trying to mimic that, I'm assuming, because you don't let a 36-year-old Thomas Davis go. Let him finish out his career in Carolina, you scumbags. Thomas Davis, I think, would love to come to New Orleans and play Carolina 2 times a year. I think he would have a blast being able to play Carolina 2 times a year, adding fuel to the fire, and even more reason for us to put a bullet in the Panthers' head next season. He is not a long-term plan. If we were to get him, it would be substituting the already very apparent win now mindset we have going on in New Orleans. I think he would be an excellent addition to our linebacking core, as he is an extremely good. He's extremely good at pass coverage. So, yeah, he wouldn't cost much for our cap space, and to be honest, I think he'd be a great addition for 1, mind, 2, revenge on the Carolina Panthers, who we get to play twice a season, maybe even once in the playoffs if things go weird like they did the other year. We should sign him not as a long-term solution, but to further emphasize our win now mindset. One player that I don't think a lot of you may know, which is why he's at my 3rd best option. This is a younger player to complement our young defense that we have already. There are not many old players on our defense at all. Cameron Jordan's 30. He's one of the oldest. AJ Klein's up there. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Kirk Coleman. We have a veteran leader in each department, which I think is pretty cool and beneficial for our team, except for corner, and it suffers. Patrick Robinson will be back, though. This is Aaron Lynch, an outside linebacker from the Chicago Bears. Hear me out, okay? He is definitely not a bad player. He's only 26 years old, which will complement the young side of the defense, and he's cheap. He's cheap, and he only played a complimentary role in Chicago because we all know what their linebacking situation is like. It's crazy. He played a complimentary role because of how the people he has to share his job with. That's just unfortunate for him. He wants that. I'm sure he would love to leave Chicago. They have a great defense, but players like him will not get much opportunity because of the other players he has to share snaps with. He was originally selected by San Francisco in the 2014 NFL Draft, fizzled out, and joined the Bears on a 1-year prove-it deal, which he did prove it. He did prove it, but his role drastically changed and went to basically just ashes after the Bears signed Khalil Mack. He earned an above-average 73.6 Pro Football Focus grade last year while sharing snaps and the field with Khalil Mack. That means something. Take a shot at this guy. Give him a chance. Aaron Lynch, 26 years old. I think going after him would be an amazing idea. And if we don't, whoever gets him, keep an eye on Aaron Lynch next year. He has so much potential, but it was just getting capped off by the fact that they had Khalil Mack. He's just tapping into his true potential at the age of 26 years old, and I think if given the right opportunity with the right team, he can really blossom into an NFL star and an extremely, extremely good complement to our defense. He's 6'7", 270 pound, drafted as an edge rusher, an amazing, amazing outside linebacker. I think giving him a chance would help our defense in that outside linebacker or in that linebacking position as a whole. Strongman linebackers are the way to go. Demario Davis proved that. AJ Klein, brains. I think getting a young linebacker would benefit us extremely well, i.e. Brandon Marshall, who's not young but isn't an old veteran, and Aaron Lynch, who's only 26. Thomas Davis would be an extremely good option for helping with veteran leadership. He can mentor AJ Klein, even though he's old, man. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another video. I make these for what seems like way too much. This is already my 4th free agent video I've posted. I think every single video I posted since the season has ended has revolved around free agency. But that's the biggest part of the offseason. So don't even give me crap for it. I'll be covering the draft and everything like that when it comes out, and mixes will be posted at some point. I just need to get the clips. NFL, stop being stingy. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching so much. I appreciate it so much. Comment down below what you want to see. Sorry for making this video 16 minutes long. It was an accident. I swear I just talked too much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever you're watching this in. So, yeah. Comment down below some ideas you want me to do, and I'll be sure to do them. Goodbye.